NBA Cup semifinal for you tonight in the East. And a ton is on the line. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. A moment now to check out some numbers for him.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. And for the Hawks, in the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Prophet is out there with Young. And it's Daniels in at the small forward. And thinking back to last year's East semifinals, it was the first ever semi in NBA Cup history.
Indiana downing Milwaukee 128-119 in Las Vegas. And Tyrese Halliburton went off. Had 15 assists in that one, and it was kind of a coming out party for the young Pacers team.
Now, here is Young. Puts up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And most of the time, you expect Young's 3-ball to fall. That's just how good he is.
Back to Lillard. The tray. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Daniels. Here's the Prophet from outside the arc. That doesn't go, and he's 0-1 from the field. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. I talked with Coach about how he plans to stop Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach laughed and then asked me, you have any ideas? Giannis is an impossible matchup. We just hope to slow him down a little. As always, it's very difficult to game plan for the Greek Freak, a multiple-time MVP. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. Trent, a screen on Young. Lillard scanning the floor. Off on the layup. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Okongwu. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Milwaukee now. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
So it's Atlanta now, following the 3-point attempt by Giannis. Pass to the Prophet. Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's off the back rim. No good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Trent kicks to Lillard. Up top, Portis. Covered by Okongwu. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Atlanta has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
And checking out some numbers for Jalen Johnson. He's really stood out for them over the past month. He's getting around 8 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Bucks trail by 4. Trent outside. Back to Lillard. Portis sets the pick for Lillard. Trent outside. Drills the three-pointer.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
Now, here is Young. Picked up 24 points in their last one against Philadelphia. Daniels passes to the Prophet. Launches a three. Hands it from downtown. Okongwu's now got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Giannis outside. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. When these players get to the free throw line, it's nearly automatic. The 2K leaderboards show us this month's free throw shooting percentage leaders. Look at the Prophet, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavers.
Pass to Daniels. Johnson the screen. Daniels, no good. Bucks trail by 4. Kuzma kicks to Antetokounmpo. The 10-footer. Kuzma can't get it to go.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
The Prophet passes to Okongwu. And the three ball is good. 8 points for him.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Pass to Trent. And here is Antetokounmpo. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Now Trent. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Raptors in Toronto.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Second and fewest turnovers per game. And they also show up in the top 5 in terms of field goal percentage. They usually take quality shots and really share the basketball.
And Craig, to be top of the league in blocks, they're playing a brand of defense that all but takes away an opponent's inside game. Here is Daniels. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia. Inside. Kicks it out to Johnson for 3. It's hauled in by Trent. Bucks trail by 5. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Trent outside. Drops in the tray. Trent's got 6.
It's not all about him out there. Giannis, a real example of a team-first guy.
Here's the Prophet, defended by Trent. Okongwu with the screen for Young, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Young's got his second basket of the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Look at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks. It was a win against Philadelphia.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
I like when Lillard gets a little tricky with it. Outstanding at measuring the floater and dropping it in.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella comes in for Okongwu. And it's Ricochet in for Dyson Daniels. The Hawks trailing. Johnson surveying the floor. Back to Young. To the inside. And stolen by Kuzma. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. And he gets the bucket. And now it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now, here is Young. He has 6. Here's Johnson, and there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
To the middle. Young outside. Here's the Prophet in the game against Philadelphia. Very impressive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, we've made it through 2 rounds of the NBA Cup. And the stakes? The stakes just keep rising.
Kevin, once you get to single elimination, there's no room for error. You have 2 Eastern Conference heavyweights going at it. I think this game could come down to the wire.
The first one falls. A different look from Milwaukee. Prince is checked in for Portis. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Trent. And so he hits both. And it's the Bucks ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. Lillard outside. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks trail by 3. Ricochet with it. He has yet to score. Down low. Here's the Prophet. It's Young on the wing. Here's the Prophet. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Green with the rebound. 3 on 3. Shoots the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's the Prophet. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Lillard after the basket by Atlanta. Lays it up and banks it in. Lillard's got 13.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
To Ricochet. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
And we're going to see a lot of that in the coming years. Ricochet with great range.
Lillard, the pass to Green. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
I mean, how about this first quarter? 7 of 9 from the field. He is putting on a show.
Lillard against Young. To the paint. Here's the Prophet. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Lillard from outside. The kick out to Porter. The 3. The shot that time not on target.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's the Prophet. And the rejection by Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Atlanta making some changes. Karis LeVert's checked in for the Prophet. And it's Lonzo Ball. On the court for the Bucks. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post position. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. Lillard against Young. Lillard left side. And that one good. Lillard's got 18 points in the game.
Love the way Lillard can contort his body ever so slightly, able to protect the ball right there.
Daniels passes to Young and stolen by Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Rebound Atlanta. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Lillard outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Lillard's got 21.
The moment they hit that last shot, Lillard wanted one of his own. He was determined and undetermined.
That was something to see. Good. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Bucks have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Pass to Trent. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Hawks. And here's Young. He's got 6. Hawks passing it around. Here's the Prophet. On the wing, Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. Another 3 for Atlanta.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Team Wade, he's checked in for the Hawks. Porter's checked in for Milwaukee.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
Portis finds Trent. Now, here's Lillard. Fires from deep. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
Now he's drained 2 threes in each quarter so far.
And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
Spins. Here's the Prophet. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Trent can't hit.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Here's the Prophet, defended by Portis.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
From downtown. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Portis has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now, here is Young. He's got 6. Here he goes. Gets that one to drop. That's his 3rd field goal in 8 tries.
Well, this is what Young can expect. Defenses are going to be physical with him, try to throw him off his game.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Hawks leading. Here's the Prophet. 15 points in the game. Back to Young. Shoots over Lillard. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And defensively, you have to stay connected to Young at all times.
Lillard from outside drains the 3-pointer. Lillard's got 11 points in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys. And why don't we take a chance now to see which teams have been the NBA's highest scoring squads this month. The Hawks, number 1.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
And 1:01 left in the first half. Young passes to the Prophet. Young in the corner. Shoots over Lillard. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Wade. And that's 12 points for Trae Young.
And that's just something that Young excels at. Boy, a joy to watch this guy shoot the ball.
Here's Lillard. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Young. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And Dean Wade gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Jalen Johnson.
$19 seconds left here in the second. Now, here's Trent. He's covered by Daniels. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a 3-point play. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gary Trent Jr. Watch out.
The free throw drops for Trent. 11 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to the Prophet. There's the 3. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
How about that one? A perfect finish to the half for them to tack another 3 points onto their lead.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Hawks on top, up 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Doc. I heard you imploring your team stick to the game plan. and know your personnel. What's that mean?
Yeah, we keep messing up coverages. You know, I get messing up on some guys, but that can't happen, but it did. So we just got to move it forward.
We'll see if the communication picks up. Thanks, Doc. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Atlanta Hawks.
Let me start out by saying, if you make it here, like both these teams have, the whole league and NBA fan base is checking you out, and I know what the feeling is like.
You know, Shaq, I think I need more Shaqronyms in my life. How about OFC? You know what that is, big fella? Okra and fried chicken.
Yeah.
And another important topic, injuries. Let's take a look at what's happening across the NBA.
The Warriors not feeling the love. Losing Butler hurts. The fire he brings, the intensity he adds to your team, he's irreplaceable, guys.
And he's so great at closing out games, you wonder who they'll go to for the last shot now. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And halftime is come and gone, and the second half of the NBA Cup semifinal is here. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Bucks trail by 5. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Trae Young is out there with the Prophet, and it's Daniels in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Young outside. Okongwu, the pass to the Prophet. And the rejection by Giannis. Kuzma, left side. Lillard outside. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
He has the ability simply to take over games, and that's what makes Dame so much fun to watch.
Young dishes to Daniels. Over to the wing. The Prophet. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel. 18 points for the Prophet.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Kuzma outside. Giannis sets a screen for Kuzma. Just 5 to shoot over Daniels. Kuzma can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 6. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's the Prophet. Oh, good with the triple. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Trent can't hit.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Pass to Daniel. Shoots over Kuzma. Daniels, no good. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Portis finds Lillard. Sinks the triple. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Outside Portis. Loose. Here is Daniels, guarded by Kuzma. Pass to the Prophet. On the wing, Johnson. Okongwu with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Johnson, the pass to the Prophet. Here's Okongwu. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 5. Giannis kicks to Portis. Kuzma with it. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Offline with his 3. Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. The Prophet passes to Young. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Atlanta leading by 5. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Points off turnovers, and they also show up in terms of defense. Top 5 in blocks, and that really just means their guys are getting after it and providing some great